systems go. Clear for liftoff.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the SHIPIT Nation Quick Hit video, December 4th, talking the two NBA games, the in-season tournament here. Prize pool is pretty big across the industry. This is a hyped-up event. We'll see how it all turns out, but two games, so smaller slate. Do a quick hit here, as you can see. Have the solver pulled up here with our projections. If you are a member at shipitnation.com, pick up the solver. Our projections come preloaded right in here. Very solid optimizer. So yeah, make sure to please do us that favor, hit the like, subscribe on this video, helps us out a ton. But we're going to go through position by position, kind of look at some of these projections, see what stands out. Two games, pretty big totals. We have Boston and Indiana. Boston favored by 5.5. Total in this one is 245. That's what happens when the Pacers hit the court. They play no defense. And then the Pelicans, Kings. Kings favored by 3.5, and total in this one's 236.5. So two potentially close and high scoring games. The one thing that stands out, I do think these teams might play this more like a playoff type atmosphere, and we could see minutes extended, which is kind of what we see here in our projections. The starters, the key guys, all are looking to get a little bit of a boost here. At the point guard position, Halliburton's currently listed as questionable. I think he plays though, and it's not a great matchup for him. 10-9. If you are looking to get some Boston exposure, he's not a bad guy to play on the other side. Obviously, there's only 4 teams to choose from, so the correlation side of things a little bit funky. Both the Boston guys, I think, clearly in play here. Derek White, Drew Holiday, 6'6" for White, 6'9" for Holiday. Fair price tags. Other point guards that are looking pretty good. De'Aaron Fox at $9,600. He is $1,300 cheaper than Halliburton. If you're looking to maybe get a little more exposure to the Pelicans and the Kings game, then I think it's fine to save that 13 and just go down to a guy like De'Aaron Fox. The only other guy that's really shown as a solid value here is Malik Monk, $5,700. Yeah, fine with him in this one. So we'll go to point guard, see what we have. Brandon Ingram showing up as the top point guard. We already talked about White and Drew Holiday. We can play him at shooting guard as well. And then Jaylen Brown comes into the equation. I like him quite a bit at 8,200. Probably my favorite play so far that we've talked about. Ingram is at the top, like we talked about, 8,100. I think I prefer Brown over Ingram. Buddy Hield shows up here, 6,500. Don't love that price tag, really. I think I'd prefer just to try to get to one of the Celtics guys, White or Drew Holiday, at basically the same price point. Small forward, Jaylen Brown as well. Small forward is, you look at the value, it's just it starts to fall off a little bit. We had a lot of point guards, shooting guards in play. You get to small forward, there's just not a ton. I mean, it's a lot less appealing of a position. So if you are playing Jaylen Brown, probably prefer him to be in the small forward spot opposed to the shooting guard spot, just to fill a more difficult position. Jason Tatum, you can play here. Buddy Hield, and then Bruce Brown shows up a little bit as well. The one thing that you're going to see, there's not a ton of value like on the slate. I mean, teams are going to keep a tight rotation. So like a guy like Jaylen Brown at 82 becomes way more valuable. Like if you're deciding between playing Tatum and Brown, because of the pricing on the slate and lack of cheap options, you might just have to go with Brown over him because we don't have a lot of cheapies, as you'll see. Jason Tatum shows up here at power forward, and then Zion at 87 could be a similar situation. If you're deciding between Tatum and Zion, you might just have to go down to Zion to save that $1,400. Probably makes a pretty significant difference when you start building your teams. Neesmith, 4,300, not showing up too bad here. I mean, guys like this might just be a necessity. And at the end, I'm going to run some teams here just so we can look at what we're getting, because I'm going to suspect that we're not getting a lot of these high-end guys going to like more balanced build most likely tonight. Head over to center. Have some solid center options. Valanciunas at 6,800, Miles Turner at 7K, probably where you're going. And a lot of teams for that reason that we talked about, where we're just not, being provided with a ton of value. Sabonis 99 might be hard to get to him. So Horford 62 probably comes in play a little bit because we need the value. So I'm just going to run 10 teams here. Let's see what we get. We'll kind of look at the script. Boom. Just didn't change anything else. Yeah, as I suspected, mid-tier guys are showing up a ton. Miles Turner hit all of those teams. Aaron Nesmith at 43 was the only guy that was kind of a fringe decent value showing up. Valanciunas at 6,800, 9 out of 10 teams. White, 8 out of 10. Monk, Drew Holiday, Buddy Hield, and Jaylen Brown, like I talked about. So you're going to be forced into a lot of mid-tier builds on this slate. I have a feeling that these studs or the expensive guys are going to come in relatively low owned, and you can kind of see it here in our ownership projections. 8 for Sabonis, 9 for Halliburton, and where's like Tatum? So Tatum's the one that's showing up at 26, Fox at 16. It's just hard to get to the top end guys tonight without a lot of value. We will have core plays on our website as well, so make sure you get on over SHIPITNation.com. Check out all those score plays. Get in the Discord. We'll be chatting before. Was it 7:30 Eastern start time? So you got some time to check out the core plays and then get in our Discord and finish building out those winners for tonight's slate. Just a little quick video. I'll do another one tomorrow. 2 more games tomorrow, so we'll talk about those on tomorrow's show. But that's going to do it here for the quick hit December 4th over at SHIPITNation.com. Thanks for your support. Let's go out and ship something tonight.